Good afternoon, guys, and welcome back to another video here from the beautiful city of Cusco. Today is going to be a food tour. We're going to have some delicious, authentic food here in the city. Now, of course, I've always been going to the Mercado San Pedro. That is one of my favorite markets in the world. It has some incredible food. It is literally one of the best places for authentic Peruvian food. But there are other markets around there in Cusco, and that's not to say I don't like Mercado San Pedro. It just means we gotta diversify. We gotta go check out the other markets that are here on offer here in Cusco. So today we're gonna go check out another market. Dinner time we may go back to the San Pedro market, but for lunch we're definitely gonna check out another market. So let's go ahead, get started, and let's find some food to eat. Well, right here in the market, I've come to this little stall. It's literally in the corner, and what I love is that it's just like those classic Peruvian meals. You get soup and you get a segundo, which is like a sort of second meal that comes with it. Here we've got sopa de trigo, which is basically wheat soup. And what's really interesting is that there's also meat, there's potatoes, there's carrots, there's a lot of things that are actually really going on here. It's incredible. There's like so much. I cannot tell you how much, but you can see at the bottom, you see these little like wheat things here at the bottom. I mean, those are the grains that have been cooked down, the grains that sort of make up the soup. It is incredible. It's yellowish in color, and you can literally see how many ingredients. I think there's maybe even sweet potato, I think, in here. It is incredible, and that's what I love about Peruvian soups. Peruvian soups are always chock full of ingredients. You're never going to be like leaving after a Peruvian soup and saying, oh, I wish there was more. That never happens in Peru. Your soup is stuffed with a bunch of healthy things: potatoes, carrots, grains, meat, everything, whatever you can imagine is going to be in. Now, let's go ahead, try out the soup. I am starving. Oh, there's even some celery I just found. Let's go ahead and try it out. Oh, that is so good. It is so thick, so hearty, and so warm all at the same time. You can actually taste the grains are quite soft because they've been cooked down in the soup, and the soup actually absorbs some of that grainy sort of earthy flavor, which I really like. That is delicious. Let's go ahead and try some of the potatoes. The potatoes have just been cooked down. Oh my god, that is so soft. Let's go ahead and try the potatoes with the soup. Just completely melts in your mouth. I love how here in Peru they really use the potatoes because they have got so many potatoes. Potatoes are like native here, and they use it in everything, and that's why the soups has like an earthy flavor, not only from the grains itself, but also from the potatoes and all the carrots and all the root vegetables that they put in there. Like I said, this place, they're known for being healthy. They have healthy food, and this is definitely a very healthy soup to have. All right, the segundo has come, and what we've got is a ají de gallina. That is a classic Peruvian chicken stew. Now, if you're wondering, well, what's so special about it? First, just by smelling it, it smells very smoky. It smells like somebody's like had like smoked peppers, smoked chilies, or something like that. The interesting thing is that here, ají de gallina in Peru is a dish that uses like a local yellow type of chili, and this chili is famous for having a sort of very smoky yellow sort of flavor to it. It's very interesting, very unique here to Peru, and I've never had ají de gallina. It's a Peruvian chicken stew. You're never going to find this anywhere else. Now, the way she does is very interesting. She's literally got like potatoes, she slices them, she puts them on, and then she puts the stew on top. So the stew sort of covers the potatoes and then flavors the potatoes, because otherwise the potatoes would have no flavor on its own, right? So you need the stew to give the potatoes some flavor. Let's go ahead and try it out. I can't wait to try this yellow sauce with some of this rice. You can see the chicken is just absolutely shredded. It's not big pieces of chicken. The chicken is shredded into tiny little pieces, and from there, we eat it. Let's go ahead and try it out. Wow. That is a very smoky stew. The flavor of the stew, I cannot describe it to you. It's almost like a very smoky chili that isn't really spicy. It's not really spicy. It's actually not spicy at all. It's quite creamy, but at the same time, there's just so much smokiness to it. It's like paprika, like smoked paprika flavor, but there is no paprika in this. I don't know what chili she's using for ají de gallina. I don't know what chilies they use actually in Peru for ají de gallina, but it's a very unique yellow chili. It's just yellow sauce that is very smoky in flavor. Okay, let's go ahead and try it out with some of the potatoes. You have to dunk some potatoes in the sauce, give it some flavor, get some rice as well. Let's try it all out. Yeah, potatoes are so soft, so earthy on their own. When you add that smoky flavor of the chili, the smoky flavor of the stew, it completely changes the profile of the potato. The potato just absorbs up the stew flavor. That's why you need that stew, because it helps to sort of absorb all of that flavor into the potatoes, or else your potatoes would just be bland, it wouldn't have much flavor, it would just be potatoes by itself. But this is a very classic traditional Peruvian dish. Ají de Gallina you can find basically anywhere in Peru. This is my first time trying it. It is very, very interesting, very delicious, and very smoky. Not too spicy, it's just very, very smoky, and I've never had anything like it before in my life. Nothing better than a complimentary cup of mate de muña to wash it all down. Just delicious, sort of helps to cut down on the greasiness and the fattiness and the flavor, all that saltiness. It's a great drink to have. Just a warm, nice mate de muña. Oh, that's exactly what she means. Herbal, it's sweet, but it's just light, and it just helps to cut down on all that fat. All right, next stop, we've actually come around to the other side of the market, and there's this stall. She's literally like frying things up so quickly, and her whole stall is like an entire corn. Like, she got a big stall, and that whole big stall, no matter how big it is completely packed, which is very, very impressive. But what we've got a pollo broster con arroz chaufa. So first off, pollo broster. What is pollo broster? Pollo is chicken. Broster, I don't really know what it means, but from what I understand in Peru, it just means fried chicken. That's all it means. It just simply means fried chicken. Chaufa is actually fried rice. And if you know, in Peru, there are a lot of Chinese people and Asian people and Japanese people who immigrated over to Peru to start a new life. So a lot of Peruvian food is actually very much influenced. There is like chaufa, which is fried rice, as one of the main things to get here in Peru. It's kind of shocking. It's like the perfect example of a fusion between flavors, a fusion between cultures and civilizations. So let's go ahead. I want to try out actually a fried rice. I want to try out the chaufa. You can see it's some rice. We've got some spring onions. I don't see if there's any eggs. I don't think it's an egg fried rice. It's just simple fried rice. Let's go ahead and try it out. That is so good. The crispness of the spring onions, freshness of it all, really, really good. But it's not like the best fried rice I've ever had. But still, nonetheless, really, really good. Let's go ahead and try out the chicken broster, the pollo broster. As you can see, it's a big piece here, and she just literally freshly fried it. It is so freshly fried. It looks incredible. It looks so crispy. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get a small piece first. Let's go ahead. Wow, look at that stuff. It is literally piping hot. There's steam coming off of it that I can see right now. Let's go ahead and try it out. That is some of the best fried chicken I've ever had in my life. First off, it's so crispy on the outside, but it's so juicy on the inside. It's literally melting with juice on the inside. What I am shocked by is the fact that in this chicken, the layer outside, the crispy layer, is so small. There's not much batter on it. She barely puts any batter, and yet it's still so crispy. Wow. That is just a delicious shock to the mouth. That is one of the best fried chickens I've ever had. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get some of the salsa. So she has some like onions and tomatoes on the side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of it, put it right on top to give it that spice, because I love, love, love spice. Let's go ahead and try it out. Don't skip out on the sauce. Not only is it spicy, but it's salty as well. So it actually makes the fried chicken even saltier, which is always a plus for me. That is delicious. Now, of course, you cannot have fried chicken without some fried potatoes. So she actually puts quite a bit of fries on there. I'm just going to put some of the salsa as well right on top to make it a little bit spicy. Let's go ahead and try it out. Wow, perfectly deep fried. Everything she does here is perfectly deep fried. I mean, when she fries it, there's like a big fire when it comes up when she starts stir frying things. It's crazy how smoky this place is. But the fries, delicious. They're literally fresh fried. Like, I'm literally looking at the fryer right now as potatoes are frying in there. That is how fresh, these are fried. But this is an absolutely delicious deal. I cannot tell you how good fried chicken here is in Peru. If you ever get a chance, please try chicken roasted. Have it with fried rice. It is one of the best combinations you can have in your life, and you're going to thank me for it after you've tried it. That was an amazing meal. I mean, nothing better than having some fresh fried chicken and fried potatoes. Nothing even better than that, than having the chicken be juicy. So that is incredible. Of course, having some chaufa as well. Traditional Peruvian food. Really, really nice. There is a row of stalls of juices and cakes and everything. So let's go ahead, let's check that out. Let's go see what we can get for some dessert. Next stop of the day, we've come to a place known as 𝐋𝐈𝐍𝐊, and they make a lot of sort of things. So they have juices. So we got juice, and I also got a flan, a vanilla flan. I haven't had flan here in Peru yet. I've had it in most other Latin American countries, so might as well, it's time for us to try some traditional Peruvian flan. First, let's go ahead and try the juice. This juice is interesting. This is banana with maracuya, which is passion fruit. Now, if you look at it, you can see the color is kind of like a yellowish, beigeish color. That's probably from the banana because it's yellowish in that color. But you see there are seeds in the middle of it. I think those seeds come from the passion fruit itself. The seeds are sort of ground down into this sort of color. But it looks very interesting, very foamy on the top. I love Peruvian juices. They literally have the freshest fruits, and they come and they just grind it up for you, and this is the result. It's a big pitcher. I don't know if you see. It's a big, big cup. So let's go ahead and try out this juice. Oh, I love that. I love the seeds of the maracuya give it a little bit of a crunch. It's a little bit like having like crispy little bits in the middle of the juice. Oh wow, that's a great combination. I thought it wouldn't work, but the banana gives it a creaminess, a thickness to the juice. The maracuya gives it a bit of like a sourness and sweetness to the juice. So actually together, they create a beautiful combination that totally works. Okay, next, let's try the vanilla flan. It comes in this beautiful little cup. It's so cute. And it just looks so good. I haven't had flan in a long time, so let's go ahead. Let's try out some Peruvian flan. Oh, wow. That is so eggy. That is so creamy. It's not too heavy. It's a very light. It's actually one of the lighter flans that I've had in the world. And it just literally disintegrates when it enters your mouth. It is so delicious. I cannot tell you. This flan is so good. I don't know how she makes it that good. It's got a little bit of like a syrupy flavor, but it's not overly sweet either. It's not too sweet. I just love the texture of this flan. I don't know how she's made this texture so good, but no. I think we are going to stop here for now. But later, we're going to head to the other market, the Mercado San Pedro, for some food. So let's stop here for now, and then we're going to go have dinner somewhere else. Okay, change of plans. We just went to the market. There's no food actually right now, so I know some other places where we can get some street food, so let's go ahead and try that out instead. Oh, dámelo todo. Alright, first stop of the evening, we've come to a place and they're serving paparera, which is something I have not had here yet in Peru. Basically what it is a stuffed potato. And the crazy thing is, I've walked by this stall so many times and I've never actually tried it out yet. So this is finally, for the first time, I'm trying it out. Now the crazy thing is, it's not just stuffed with anything, it's stuffed with an egg. There's like a literal egg inside the potato. I don't know how that works. I don't know how she manages to put an egg inside, but that is crazy. Like there's literally a whole egg, the whole yolk is just inside the potato. I don't know what ingenuity there is in there, but that is incredible. So let's go ahead, let's take our first bite of our paparellano. We're gonna get some egg, some potato, and it looks really good. I mean, she literally has it heated up for you warm inside, and she'll take it out and you can just go ahead and try it. So let's go ahead. I asked her to put on all the sauces, so mayonnaise, ketchup, something spicy as well, so hopefully it'll be a little bit spicy. Let's go ahead and try it out. Oh, whoa, imagine an egg mixed in with a hash brown that's crispy but salty, but a little bit creamy because of a mayonnaise. I don't know how she makes the potato that nice. It's soft, but at the same time, it's still fried. It's a bit crispy. It's got that little bit of like an oily texture to it. It is incredible. That flavor on the potato is something I've never seen before. Wow. No wonder she can stuff an egg in there. And the egg, it's just a hard-boiled egg, but once you add all the sauces on it, it just becomes something completely different. Now, on the side of the potato, there's also some rice. There's a bit of chaufa, which is like the traditional fried rice. So let's go ahead and try that out. Street side fried rice here in Peru. Oh, I just got some of that spicy sauce, and like I said, what I love about salsas here in Peru, they're fresh. You can taste the cilantro. You can literally taste the greenness, the freshness of the salsa. It's fresh, it's very, very refreshing, and it helps contrast the potato, which is kind of oily, kind of very heavy, you know? Because it's very easy for potatoes to become very, very heavy. Having that sort of light, fresh salsa, something that's spicy, helps to sort of tone down the greasiness a bit. What an incredible way to start the evening off. This is probably one of my favorite things I've had here so far in Peru. If you're here, please try Papa Rellena. It is amazing. And this lady, she's literally here every single day serving the same thing, just stuffed potatoes. And she's so good at it. That's why she's here for such a long time. And that's why you absolutely have to try it when you're here in Cusco. Alright, next stop, we've come right here onto the street here, and this lady is just simply making some of the best burgers. I have to say, Peruvian burgers are something that are just incredible. I love Peruvian burgers. They literally make it for you right there on the street, and they are incredible. Like, this lady is just magnificent. Like, I cannot tell you how magnificent this lady is. Now, I got a burger with shredded chicken, egg on top, with fries inside, and that's what I love about Peru. They don't separate the fries in the burger. Why not just put the fries in the burger, right? The bread here, it's such a thick piece of bread. I also got an egg on top. The egg is an extra 5 soles, so why not? And there's also salad inside, and you've got sauces. You've got ketchup, mayonnaise, ají, which is the bit of spicy salsa here. Let's go ahead. It's gonna be a big bite. Let's go for it. Oh, that is why I love Peruvian burgers. First off, the textures. You've got the nicest, bounciest little bun right there. And this bun, although it looks big, it's actually quite a big bun. It looks like a big bun. The thing is, it's super bouncy, it's super soft, it's super like spongy almost. Then you've got an egg, crispy fried, really good eggy flavor, nice and crispy on the outside, but still soft and tender on the inside, which is exactly what you want in an egg that's in a burger. Salad is beautiful. You got some crispy vegetables, some cucumbers in there, which I love. The fried potatoes add a really, really nice crisp. They're super, super crispy. They're really small too. They're not like big, juicy fries. They're just very small, crispy ones. And then of course, the shredded chicken at the bottom. The shredded chicken has just been cooked there, and it has all this flavor that's developed from being cooked on the same pan as all the other ingredients. The chicken is delicious as well. It's not juicy at all. Although you might think, you know, shredded chicken, that must be really dry. It's not dry at all. It's actually really juicy. Combine all together, and you have a burger of a lifetime. You have the burger, the king of all burgers, here on the streets of Cusco. Like I said, this is why I love Peruvian burgers. The price of this burger is only 12 soles, so not too expensive at all. And for the quality you're getting, for the things that you're getting in here, it's totally worth it. I mean, look at how many ingredients she's packed full in there. It is crazy how much she's able to pack into a bread, but it is absolutely worth it. That's why I love burgers in Peru. Well, final stop of the day, we've had to get some emoliente. Like I said, this is one of my favorite drinks here in Peru. What is emoliente? Remember, it's like an herbal drink, an herbal grass drink that is sort of warm, it's very sticky, it's quite thick, but it is red in color and it is delicious. On the side, I've also got a piece of chocolate cake, but interestingly enough, it's not chocolate all the way through. It's like vanilla on the inside, but chocolate on the outside. So a bit deceiving there. Very smart of them to deceive it that way. Let's go ahead, let's try out some emoliente. Oh man, that is perfect. Sweet, warm, a little bit sticky, a little bit thick, but nonetheless absolutely delicious. That's exactly what you want on a warm day. And actually, what you don't know is that emoliente has a lot of good medicinal properties. They say emoliente is good to like treat like certain diseases. So if you drink emoliente every day, a cup of emoliente a day keeps the doctor away. Here in Peru, at least. That's what they say here in Peru. All right, next, chocolate cake. As you can see, it's vanilla on the inside. It's just chocolate on the outside. So let's go ahead, try it out. That is the perfect little snack to have on the side with some emoliente. It's quite crispy on the outside. I think it's got some like sugar taste on the outside of the cake itself. But aside from that, the inside is actually not vanilla. It's actually orange. There's kind of like an orange chocolate cake, which, come on, you know orange and chocolate works as a combination. And it's something that people come here to eat all the time. Like, it's a classic sort of thing. Emoliente with some cake. She literally has a stand here. Everybody comes here to get some emoliente because it is a classic thing to have here, especially at night in Cusco when it gets pretty cold and you want some good medicine in your body. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys today in today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed my food tour here in Cusco. We tried a lot of new things. We tried what a pollo broster is. We've tried burger, was really nice. We tried a papaya rellena, my first one in Peru, and that was absolutely delicious. So lots of delicious foods here in Peru, lots of delicious foods here in Cusco. Make sure to stay tuned. We have more food and travel videos coming from Peru, and I'll see you guys on the next one. It's going to be an amazing trip to Peru, so make sure to stay tuned, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.